Saguli Swakwego, Sotnyawani on get Swagik Sklay Wagit, Nimakitalot, Oniota Aga, Nimanka Hunjoda. Is a gonna lunkwa sunkwa and is on a Swakwego, Gattinga one in Slate, ne Yonkinola or Hunjade, Gattinga one in Slate. Kaliwan Dagu on Doom, Gattinga one in Slate, ne Swakwego, ne Fawnda Bullshields and troop. Gattinga one in Slate. Is a gonna lunkwa sunkwa and is on ne audience members, Donnie Totni on Tahage on Guatnigula. Oh, and I also want to say we need to give a shout out to the volunteers and give a shout out to the people who are helping us out here. So I want to give them a round of applause quickly. So what I had said in my language is that my name is Sotnyowa. That is my traditional name. I come from the Oneida of the Thames, or people of the Standing Stone Nation, and my community is located outside of London, Ontario. I also said that I come from a specific Bear Clan family. We're known as a Medicine Clan family. Furthermore, what I had said on to that is that today is a good day, and I'm happy to be here, but I also have a responsibility to give thanks for this day. I have a responsibility to give thanks for this day, for the people who are here, for the people who had showed up, for you, the audience members, but more importantly, I gave thanks for the opportunity to be here on the unceded territories of the Coast Salish people. Without their openness to allowing us to be here, we would not be able to have this opportunity. And so that's what I had said in my language quickly. So before Fawnda and her troop introduce themselves, I want to bring a special guest up. Their name is Elliot. So if Elliot, if you can come up here, please. So the reason why I had invited Elliot to be a part of this showcase event is we have given them the title of witness. And so Expressions of Reclamation was created to give non-Indigenous people a better idea of what Indigenous people are about. So what I was sharing with Elliot earlier is that I believe that there's this belief that Indigenous people are activists, that we're anti-pipelines, that we're all about fighting, we're all about protesting. And I say we're that, but we're more than that. We're human beings. Expressions of Reclamation is to give all of you and everybody online, live streaming who's watching, the opportunity to have a little glimpse into the lives of an Indigenous person on what makes us unique and beautiful. But also, what we're sharing with you is what connects us, and that's creativity and art, and how we express that in many different forms, dancing for one. So Elliot here, she's going to be a witness for Fawnda and the troop here. And the reason why I had chose the term witness is that I want to pay as much homage and respect to the unceded territories of the Coast Salish people by honoring them, by using what little bit that had been taught to me. So I was told that a witness's responsibility is to witness and to watch what's happening and to never forget, and to never forget what's taking place here. And so Elliot accepted the responsibility of paying attention and watching and trying to remember everything that they could, to remember everything they could about what's taking place here, so that maybe 20 years down the road, somebody can go to them and ask them, do you remember Fawnda Bullshields and her troop? And then they can say, yeah, I remember this. So that's their responsibility for today. I was taught that during some longhouse or big house ceremonies that take place in some of the territories around here, that they have witnesses. Witnesses watch. Their job and responsibility is to take care of, to watch and to remember and take care of the ceremonies for future generations. So in a way, that's what Elliot is doing here for Fawnda and for all of us. So I just want to say, Yamango Miigwech. This is Elliot. They are here representing Arts BC, which I'm really excited about. For me, anyway, it's a big thing for me. Anyway, so I just want to say thanks. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, this microphone.
Oh, that one. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for inviting me today. And I'm so excited for this showcase. I've never seen this dance live, so I'm especially excited for that. My name is Elliot Hart. I'm the Director of Programs and Services for Arts BC, as Timothy said. We're a provincial organization that serves artists and arts and culture organizations throughout the province in many, many communities. I personally, I am from the island, so I grew up on Songhees and Esquimalt land, but I now live in Vancouver, which is the unceded territory of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh peoples. I am truly honored to have been invited as the witness today and to take this responsibility. I've never been invited as witness, and I'm just truly honored. Thank you so much. I have yet to work with Fawnda and her troupe, and I hope that we can build this relationship, and I very much look forward to working with you in the future and continuing to grow a relationship. So thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. And without further ado, Fawnda Bullshields and troupe.
Oki Nabi. Hi everyone, my name is Fawnda Bullshields, and I'm going to be sharing with you the jingle dress dance, which is a healing dance. And then we're going to step into our fancy, which is men's fancy, and we'll have Derek share a little bit about that. And then we have the women's the women's fancy at the end. So fancy is very butterfly, very quick on your feet, quick motions, you need to be in shape for this. So it may look easy, but it's difficult to do. And these two girls have been learning quite, not for very long, but they come from a family that is from the Blackfoot Nation, and we're related. And we are reclaiming that culture and identity for them to be able to teach it and pass it on. So we're going to start with the jingle dress dance, and this is called a healing dance. So as we proceed, I think on the second one is a side step. Whenever I raise my fan, I would just like you to raise your right hand and think about anybody who's going through cancer or difficult times in their life. And this is an opportunity to send those prayers for anybody in your family, sickness, a difficult time. Maybe for you personally, you're going through something difficult. This is what the jingle dress is all about. It's a healing dance, and we're going to be starting with our healing at the beginning. Okay, so we will start with a straight, and then we'll do a side step. So when I raise my hand, feel free to raise your right hand and send those prayers forward in your own families. Thanks. Hello? Can you hear me now? Okay. We're going to send our prayers forward now, and we're going to do a jingle sidestep. So we're going to do the men's fancy next, and I'm just going to have Derek explain a little bit about that.
Hello, my name is Derek Silver. My traditional name is Ayolawila. I was named after my grandfather. And a few years ago, I went to my very first powwow, and I was told that I have to dance. I'm going to have to be a dancer. And when I seen this one dancer, he was an older man, and I seen him dancing, and as soon as I seen him, I knew that this was the category that I wanted to dance. And a lot of people, when you ask them what they are, or what's the reason for them dancing, it's a lot of them always say that they're dancing for the people that can. And I really believe in that. It feels like when you're dancing, it gives, for me, it feels like it gives inspiration to a better life, or to keep fighting to try to heal your sicknesses, whatever that's going on through life. And yeah, so that's what it means for me. Then, yeah. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, our songs end up being just a little bit faster than all the other categories. But yeah, so it's lucky for us that our songs are typically a little bit shorter. But that just goes to show all the training that all the fancy dancers have to do to compete, which is something that a lot of people don't see. A lot of the time, all you just see is when they're dancing. You don't, or yeah, a lot of time, you just see the dancing and them in the arena. But a lot of the time, or yeah, so lots of them end up having to train every single day or practicing moves that you just can't get, and you fail over and over until you can get it. Yeah, and so that was a typical first song for us. We usually like just a straight, faster beat. And then we have a few different kind of second songs. And then the one that I chose today was a sneak up. And it has a multiple different kinds of drum beats in this one. And yeah, this one is just, it feels like it's my favorite. It's like the one that you can go the hardest to or the fastest, or it shows all different kinds, all the different kind of categories. That, like it could show a grow hop or a header or anything like that. It has all different categories in it. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do the women's fancy. We're duplicating like a butterfly that is really graceful and light on her feet, and she has a fancy shawl which moves through the wind and with grace and ease. And this is, I'm gonna get her to say her name.
Amayana.
Thank you. song is a crow hop, and we'll be ending there. Thank you.
Can I join?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can do that. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired just watching them. Are you good? You need to catch your breath?
Yeah.
We're going for round 2. Hurry up. No, I'm just kidding. So, I have to say that every time I see anything that my people or Indigenous people do, it always touches my heart. And there are emotions and thoughts that I can't express through words because of how much pride and joy that it gives me, you know, to see these things, like these dances that at one time were banned. About 20 years before I was born, these dances were not allowed. There are some places in Canada still today, in some Indigenous communities, where they are so impacted and influenced through Christianity and Catholicism that those communities outlaw and outban, or are in ban, anything traditional. And so these dances have actually gotten people killed, you know. And so that's why I'm so proud and so happy to have opportunities like this today to showcase these kinds of dances. Now, to get out of the kind of darkness of it, but it's the truth, you know, and I think that's what's going to bring our people, of all people, regardless of our race, our creed, and our nations, what brings us all together is our understanding and openness to each other's pasts, but also to accept each other's presence, you know. So today, I was always told that the first time's a mistake, the second time's a choice, the third time's insanity, because we're still doing the same thing expecting a different outcome. We know what's not working. So expressions of reclamation, it was created to give opportunities not just for Indigenous people, but to give opportunity for you, the audience, and for you who are live on the live stream now, to witness and to see us as Indigenous people in a different light, so that you can become our allies, so that you can speak on behalf of us and say, hey, these are human beings that need our voice. These are human beings that need our help. I'm going to use my privilege and help. And so that's why we're here today, you know. And it's your choice on if you want to help us out in that way. I think you do, because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here. And so I want to tell you how much and how grateful I am, and how much, in my language, is gona lunkwa, how much of a medicine you are to me. And so I think they may have gotten their wind back. So if anybody has any questions who are in the audience here, we have a microphone here. If anybody on the live stream has any questions, you can ask them and we'll try our best to answer them. So yeah, so take it away. Does anybody have any questions? I have one question right off the bat. Oh. Okay.
Hello, testing. Okay. Hey, what's your question?
For how long have people been in residential school?
They've been in residential school for over 165 years. The first one opened in Brandon, Ontario in Canada, and the last one closed in Kamloops in 1996.
My teacher said when she was around 5, the last residential school closed.
Sorry, can you say that again? Around when? When your teacher was 5, the last residential school closed? Okay. Yes, that's right. So to put it in perspective, I'm the first one in my family who hasn't gone to residential school. So everyone before me has. And I'm the first generation. Then my little cousins here are the second generation to not go. So we are just beginning that work and that healing for ourselves. Thanks.
That was a good question. It takes a lot of courage to ask questions like that. I feel like I'm standing in front of you, so I'm going to have to move. I didn't feel right standing in front of them.
Did you all make your own traditional outfits? And where did you get your moccasins to?
Yeah, so my whole outfit I've made myself. Oh, okay, there you are. Yeah, so I say that I was the first one of my people to try to start powwow dancing. It wasn't from powwows didn't come from where I was from, so there was nobody before me. And so yeah, my first outfit, everything was all real wrong. The sizes were all different, and the shoulder bustles, when I asked somebody how big theirs were, they told me that they just used a CD. So when I heard that, I thought it was supposed to be the size of the CD. And so when I made my new ones, my older ones were a perfect size for my child. And then I did all the beadwork myself, and I just learned basically everything, how to make everything, including this that I wear on my head. The roach? Yeah, the roach. I just didn't know how to say roach. But it's all synthetic porcupine hair, and I learned how to tie everything from watching YouTube, or how to bead, or how to make the bustles on my back and everything.
Hi everyone. We have just one more question here.
Okay. Is our mic working? No? Okay. Well, we blew a fuse from our awesomeness. You know you're at a good concert when everything dies down, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to do a closing ceremony.
Have everyone come closer.
So if you feel comfortable, if you can come closer. So it's a traditional thing amongst many Indigenous people to do things in circles. So the reason why we're going to try and attempt to do a small circle here, if you feel comfortable, it's okay. If you don't, that's fine. Fawnda, we're going to close today with a Blackfoot prayer. And so if you are comfortable, you can come closer. If not, you can stand up. And they will speak as loud as they can during this ceremony and this prayer. Whatever you feel comfortable with. I also strongly encourage you to wear your mask as well if you have it, because of the closeness of it.
I'm gonna test that.
I'm hopefully you can hear me now. I just want to end in a prayer and send you on a good way as you journey back home. And I'm just going to speak it in my language, and then I'll speak it in English as well. Okay? So we're just going to bow our heads and, just respect. All right. Ayo, istabatobian, iskulunginan, istamatoginan, ni nonix, ni nishanonix, nashanonix, oki. Dear Creator, I thank you for all the people here. I pray for safe travels and journeys as they go back to their home fires. And I pray that they pay tribute to being witness to Indigenous culture and indigeneity. And just understanding a little bit more about what powwow is, the different types of dances, the meanings behind them, and the healing that they have for our people and what that means to have good medicine. So I thank you for each participant, and I pray for safe travels and journey back home. And I thank you for this opportunity to share alongside this amazing workshop here. Thank you, all my relations.
Good one.
Good job.
Well, everyone, I want to say thank you. Fawnda said it. I don't need to say any more. So, thank you for coming. I'm going to be around a little bit longer. If any of you want to chat, shoot the breeze, ask some more questions. If not, I want to let you know that I truly appreciate you participating in expressions of reclamation. You all here are our allies. All of you have come here to say, I want change to happen. I want a human being to be treated the same as me. I want people to have clean drinking water. I want people to have proper and appropriate justice. I don't want Indigenous women to go missing and murdered. Our LGBTQ2S, trans women and people, we don't want them to go missing or murdered. We want to accept each other. That's what expressions of reclamation is about. It's about opening up each other's minds, each other's eyes and hearts to accept our differences. And so I appreciate you for coming here and accepting our differences. Thank you.